most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Shaw, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
We're the
therapist.
most famous physical therapist on the internet.
In our opinion, of
Wanna
course,
make sure you're
Bob.
buttoned up.
Yeah.
By the way, let's talk about what we're going to talk about today. Today we're talking about easy fix for neck and upper back pain. These are secrets from physical therapists because we are physical therapists.
And we're going to share them. That's why we have this channel.
Yeah, and this is actually for my niece. I'm not going to say her name. I'm not sure she wants to be named on film or not. On
Well, some people are sensitive to that.
They don't want to be any associated with this.
Especially if it's you saying
Yeah,
that.
especially if it's me saying it. So she's a college volleyball player and very talented. She just had a killer first year.
Oh, good.
As a freshman and at a D1 college. So
really?
This is not minor volleyball here.
It's kind of like a job.
And plus, she's smart too. She was just accepted into a nursing
Oh,
program.
wow.
So this is really cool. But she's been having some neck pain. Let me show you on you, Brad. Yeah. She's been having pain right up in this area here and into here and up into the neck, and she's getting headaches when she's playing volleyball. Now, if you know anything about volleyball, a lot of times you're in this position here, right?
That athletic stance, so to speak.
Athletic stance and getting ready. And we're going to talk about why that, I think, is playing a role in her pain.
Right.
So if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, and pain-free. By the way, you're also going to join us because we're always giving away something on our social media channels.
There you go.
So join us on bobandbrad.com. We are on the giveaway section. We're not giving away anything today, but we're starting tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's the giveaway. We don't even have it here, do we? The weighted blanket.
Oh, it's right there, the dosology.
Yeah, so it's a cool blanket. You can use it. It's like 15 pounds, but it helps decrease stress levels.
Right. So
do you buy that, Brad?
Yeah.
Yeah, the research has proven it.
Right,
So.
we got to get on with the show.
Okay. So my niece, when I was taking a look at her, I had her do this. I had her bring her head back, and I saw there was plenty of movement in the neck, but there was no motion in what I would say the upper back right in here. So
kind of like bumping into.
You go back here.
Okay.
So if I'm like this, Brad, bring your head back once here.
You want me to do it normally?
Yep, like that. See, she had no motion where my hand is. So now Brad goes back. Go back, Brad. I can see motion there. So she's actually fixated right here, really tight. And what happens now, when she's in this position with volleyball, that movement's got to come from somewhere. So she's hypermobile in this area. Yep. And that's causing the headaches because she said, right in the suboccipital area, she's getting headaches. So instead of getting some motion here, she's getting it all up in here. So we got to loosen this up. That's step number one. And luckily there's easy ways to do this.
Sure.
So one thing you just need is a tennis ball and probably a towel because the towel kind of helps take away the sharp edge to it.
Right.
So
it's a ball. How can it be a sharp edge, Bob?
Well, okay, now you got me stumbling here. Turn around again, Brad. So we're going to hit these areas right here. We're going to hit right here, there, or always on the side of the spine. I think it's more comfortable. And you might even go down here. So there's 6 areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, Brad, do you mind being the subject here?
Oh, no. I mean, you could go with just the ball.
You could go with just the ball.
Probably pretty aggressive at first.
My guess is, it would be too much for you. For some people, they might even have to put a pillow underneath there.
Sure.
If they're just starting off. So I'm going to put it on the first spot there, Brad.
Yep.
Okay. So what I want you to do, Brad, is put your arms up, overhead like this.
I just felt the crack.
Felt the crack, yep.
Oh, yeah, I could see where just the ball would be a little aggressive.
Right.
Unless you really like that.
It is surprising, isn't it?
Now you want me to go to the position 2 yet?
Well, I would say for each position, you want to go for about 20 seconds.
Yep.
Take some deep breaths and have your arms overhead, and even try to put your elbows on the ground.
Well, my shoulders, Bob.
Right. But this would help you, Brad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to help you, Brad.
I know. I really should do this every day. I just, I'm having fun with my other exercises.
Okay. Why don't you go? Do you want to go to the other side?
Sure. Yep.
All right. Well, we'll go right over to the other side.
Right. So I'm just below the neck, kind of upper shoulder blade area, if you want, and that. You know, this side is not as sensitive as the right.
Now you can see Brad is actually lifting his butt up, which is fine because he's trying to actually put a little more pressure on there, aren't you? Right?
Yes.
And with some people, they won't have to do that, and some people will be way plenty or even too much to start off with.
Actually, just from here to here is one big step, and then this is even more, and then you start moving.
Yeah, with some people, they may even have to have a pillow underneath their head.
Sure.
And they may have to have a pillow over the ball itself.
Yeah.
It's going to depend on how fixated you are or how tight that is.
I'm going to position 3, Bob.
So Brad is moving down the spine.
So I'm on the right side, down about 3-4 inches from that position 1.
Right. So he's going to hit all 6 positions for at least 30 seconds. You can go longer if you want. So it's very quick. It doesn't take that long. But I'd like to see you doing it at least twice a day. You could do it more. You can do it every hour if you want. I think you'll find out over time that this works better, than receiving manipulation or something because it's giving you prolonged stretches to these ligaments that are tight. So, and after a while, you'll start to see that you'll have more motion there. It'll feel better.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I can feel I'm already loosening up, Bob. Yeah, you're in control. It's always, you're more relaxed when you're in control of the mold versus someone
someone pushing on you.
Yeah.
And I've been doing this. I've been actually using a different device, but man, that has made a difference in my running because it brings my shoulders back and I'm in so much better posture when I'm running. So
yeah, I can believe this is getting those where the ribs connect up to the vertebrae as well, loosening those joints.
That's a good point, Brad. All right, Brad, if you don't mind, we're going to move on to something else now. I know you look comfortable there, but we're going to move this over. I'm just going to bring the chair into play here. So one of them that you can do throughout the day is actually, you just take a little ball like this, an air-filled ball. This one's a little flatter. That's fine. It doesn't have to be completely flat like this, but it seems to work a little better with that.
Yeah, that's a little more flat, but it's okay. But yeah, if they're full and they're relatively firm and hard, that's usually not quite so good.
So what you're going to do is you're going to put that in your mid back here, and you're going to do what we call hallelujah stretches.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. So what's nice about this one is it's one you can do throughout the day when you're in a chair. So it's just real simple to do, and it's going to stretch all that area out, and you can move it up and down to different levels. I'm actually running out of chair here.
Yeah, well, Bob's pretty tall in the torso.
I'm pretty tall, so yeah, if you have a higher chair, you can get that area up in there, which is actually giving you some trouble. Yeah,
there we go.
Yep.
Yeah, you could have someone just hold it like that.
Yeah. And you can go lower, and that's what's nice about it. Again, you can get all those different areas. Again, bringing the arms back, you can even put the hands behind the neck like this and stretch back like this. It's a good reminder. This is the one that is kind of a maintenance one that you do throughout the day to prevent you from getting in that tight position.
And with all of these, even when laying down, make sure you relax, breathe, take some deep breaths in, exhale. That really makes a significant difference.
All right, then I'm going to show you one strengthening technique that you can do without the gym, and Brad's going to show you how to do one with a gym setting. One is I'm just going to have you do squeeze your shoulder blades together throughout the day. Just like that. And that's just going to help teach those muscles to get back into where they should be.
Can you see his shirt wrinkling up there, Liz? Because that's what he's trying to do. Get those shoulder blades to touch.
And you can just count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you wonder while you're doing this, you can actually do a chin tuck while you're doing it too.
Yep.
A chin tuck is you're backing your neck up basically like this. You're not bending down. You're not going up. You're just going back like this.
Like someone's going to throw pie in your face.
So I chin tuck, squeeze the shoulders together. Chin tuck, squeeze the shoulder blades together.
I'm not sure. We might have mentioned this one on some other videos.
Oh, yeah. A few thousand times. But
that's important.
I don't think she's been watching our videos,
Brad.
Right,
right.
All right, Brad's going to show you a strengthening exercise that you can actually do at the gym. It'd probably be with a set of cables, right? Or...
Yeah, if you're at a gym, the cables, they may have some of these bands around. And, at a gym, I've done these where I just wrap it around one of those steel uprights for the bench press or whatever. We use the wall anchor just because it works really well. You just snap it on there, and if I could hold on. Now we're just going to, and you can do this at different levels. You may come down here, hands to the hips or below, but the same idea if you look at my shoulders.
And again, he's squeezing those shoulder blades together, getting some motion in here. This is all going to help your posture, and it's going to help you so that when you're in volleyball, you got the musculature to keep you in good position. So
I'm thinking she's in volleyball. You know, she could do work on that spike thing too. I mean, that's not going to help what we're talking about, but it'll give her some resistance training.
We're always adding little tips here and benefits, aren't we, Brad?
You better believe it.
Okay, the last thing I want to mention is you really got to do something about the laptop issue.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, if you're and we're seeing this, I'm not trying to single you out because believe me, Brad and I are seeing this as an epidemic, basically.
Oh yeah, we could write a book on it.
Yeah, we're seeing people, and this is what they're like all day long. They're laying in their beds or they're at a desk, and even if you're like right here, you put it on a desk, you're like this to use the keyboard, and you want your arms kind of level here.
Right.
But then you got to go like this in order to see the screen.
So yeah, this should be
right.
How high the screen should be.
This is where the screen should be, and you're saying, you're kidding me. How am I going to do that? Well, you almost have to get a separate keyboard.
Yeah.
Obviously, it wouldn't look like this. But it's from the 30s.
Yeah, but you get a wireless,
a little wireless keyboard that you would use like this, and you'd have a stand to set this up on.
Right.
So that this is really high because I'm really tall.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be as high for you, but you really can't be like this for prolonged periods of time. You don't want to take your phone and have it down like this either. You want to bring it up to you. They call it the dinosaur arms. Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah, the Rex guy. Yeah.
That, by the way, that's a joke about me and the family. By the way.
Well,
for being tall, I have short arms, so my little nephews always come up to me and they always go, "Uncle Robert, Uncle Robert."
I can just imagine.
they
we better get on with the show.
All right. So anyway, yeah, you want to keep everything up here. You got to avoid that. You got to think about that throughout the day when you're working on things. All right, we're going to say goodbye, Brad, because I see we're coming up on our time.
Oh, yeah, we're on a schedule.
So long.
Good luck.